that. We got one right here, and then there's one right here, and we have one right there. Alright, Daisy gets herself a Piranha Plant Orb. She doesn't have enough coins to go through the gate, and she's gonna challenge somebody to a duel. Alright, she's gotta challenge me. Alright, we're playing Camp Yukiki. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh, I fell. Alright, there we go. I've still got a little bit more to go through here. Oh, shoot. I jumped a little bit too early there. But we still got it. Alright, so let's see what we steal from Daisy. Well, it's just 10 of her coins, but she only had 3 to lose, so that's all we're gonna get. Alright, A for Dry Bones. And he gets himself a Magic Orb. He doesn't have enough coins to go through the gate right now. Alright, 1 for Toad. Alright, time for a 4-player minigame. And we're playing Fun Run! Okay. I certainly already do like this minigame right here. So I'm definitely feeling very confident that we're going to win this. Alright, let's do it.
Go!
I got the win right there.
I'm the
winner. Nicely done. Alright, let's get back to the boards. We currently have 3 more turns left. Alright. I'll go ahead and use my Fireball Orb now. Only a 1 right there on this turn. That sucks. And now we're landing on a Koopa Kid space. It's gonna be a Bowser Pipe. Who am I switching places with? Daisy. Daisy's gonna put her Piranha Plant Orb right there. And she gets 3 coins inside it. 8. Alright, now let's see if she can try to be a movie star this time. Nope! And she doesn't have enough coins to buy something from the orb shop at this moment. Alright, looks like Daisy's going up. Alright, a 3 for Dry Bones. Alright, so now Dry Bones is back to playing baseball. And Dry Bones only hit one ball on that one. It's just 2 coins that he's getting out of that. And he's landing on a Bowser space! And once again, it's a multiplayer Bowser mini game. Now what's gonna happen to the losers? Once again, they have to give up half their coins. Alright, what do we got this time? Magical Journey. So it looks like we literally played all 3 of the different multiplayer Bowser mini games in one go right there. You don't see something like that very often. Alright, let's go. Okay, just barely made that job. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, we're fine. It looks like all of us survived right there. Alright, so all of us keep our money the way it is. Togus 1, and he's going up. Alright, we're doing a 2 versus 2 mini game, and it's gonna be Herbidical Maniac. I've got Dry Bones as my teammate here. Alright, let's get ready to shoot some piranha plants. Ah, dang it. Daisy and Toad got the first one. Alright, there's a point. Alright, that's 2. Alright, one more to win.
Finish!
Got it! Alright, we have 2 more turns left. Alright, there we go. There's a 10. Alright, now we get an opportunity to play some baseball. Alright, not too bad. So we managed to hit 3 balls there, so we're gonna get 6 coins. And we're also gonna be able to take away some of Drybone's coins as we're passing him with that fireball orb. And now we're getting a Koopa Kid orb, so Koopa Kid's gonna place on a random area of the board. It's pointed right over there, near those 2 Bowser spaces. Alright, let's find out what we're getting inside this treasure chest. Alright, we're getting some coins on that, which is pretty good. Uh-oh, we're losing some coins for each space that we move since we pass the Zap Orb space. Alright, let me check the board here and see where I want to go. Okay, we can get to a treasure chest if we go to the right, so let's go over there. Alright, 1 for Daisy, and now she's gonna land on a Bowser space. And we have another multiplayer Bowser mini game. This time the losers have to give up all their coins, so we really gotta be careful on this. And it's gonna be Thunderwall. Alright, hopefully we can win this one like we did before, but we shall see what happens. Unfortunately got out right there, all because one of my opponents was in the way. That is terrible! Alright, looks like it's up to Drybones. He made it. So Drybones is the only one that's safe right here with all his money. But that is just literally bad news for us right there, as we're going to end up losing so much money for what we had. Literally over 100 coins for what we lose. That's unfortunate. So now me and Daisy are currently tied for the lead in first place at the moment here. This really should be interesting here. Our Drybones just got a Thwomp Orb, and he's gonna land on a Bowser space as well. So literally 2 of them back to back. Now he's doing a single player Bowser mini game. And he has to give up all his coins if he loses. Looks like he's playing Tunnel of Lava. It's basically where he's got to try to find the key from one of Bowser's minions. Basically the Mega Koopas. And looks like Drybones got it. So he's once again safe with all his money. Alright, 2 for Toad, and he's gonna land on a Koopa Kid space. He's gonna swap the position of everyone. Alright, we're ending up over there. Alright, we're doing a 1 versus 3 mini game, and we're playing Balloonatic. And it looks like I'm the solo player on this one. Alright, let's see what happens.
Go!
Alright, 10 seconds left. I think we should get this. Yep, we got it, and we never lost one of our balloons right there throughout that entire mini game. That was really good. Alright, let's go ahead and get underway with the last turn. And we're getting a 1. But at least no matter what we got, we were guaranteed to steal away some of Drive-Bo's coins. We only had 9 to lose, but we're only gonna get that much. And we also landed on Koopa Kid space, unfortunately. So, looks like Koopa Kid's gonna shuffle everyone's orbs. Alright, A for Daisy. Alright, Drive-Bo's is going to use his magic orb, so you will double with whatever he rolls. He just rolled a 5, so he doubles that to 10. Alright, it's going to the right. And he's landing on a Koopa Kid space. Once again, Koopa Kid is shuffling everybody's orbs. It looks like Toad is keeping that orb for what he previously had. He's gonna put that Thwomp orb right there. And he gets 2 coins inside it. 5. Alright, let's go ahead and do a 4-player minigame to finish things off, and we're playing Snow Ride. Alright, here we go.
Go!
Yeah, baby! We win!
Yes, I'm the winner.
That's how you do it. Alright. So now that we're done with the last turn, it's time to go over the final results, and then we will see who our winner is in a moment. So let's take a look at all our stars. So me and Daisy had the most stars with 2. Drybones had 1, and Toad was the only one that didn't even get a single star. Alright, now let's check out our coins. I did have the most of those in the end with 29, but Dry Bones didn't even have a single coin with him at the end of this game. Alright, let's see what the bonus stars are here for this game. We have the minigame star, action star, and red star. Alright, let's get to the minigame star first. Alright, let's see who that's going to. It's going to me, alright. Alright, moving on to the action star. Let's see who gets this. Oh, that also goes to me. Sweet. Alright, so now let's end things off with the red star. And the person that is getting this one is... Oh, wow! Me! So we literally get all 3 bonus stars, which is very fantastic. So I think we know who won this game right here. But anyways, the winner is... It's me! And I'm the superstar! That is what I'm talking about. Alright, so we end up with a total of 5 stars right there in this game, which is really, really good. And I'm glad we were able to do a really good job on here of what I was expecting. Certainly does feel good right here to pull out a great win like this. So that was awesome. So anyways, let's go ahead and check out our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So I had a mini game by 63 over Daisy and Dry Bones. And looks like Dry Bones was the only one that spent coins on some orbs. Dry Bones used the most orbs by 1 over Toad. Oh, look at this! Daisy and Dry Bones tied each other for running with 67 spaces apiece. That is quite interesting to see that, if you ask me. Toad landed on the most blue spaces. And I had red by 2 over Daisy and Dry Bones. And Toad was the only one that didn't even land on a single red space. Oh, we have a 3-way tie for the most character spaces with me, Dry Bones, and Toad. We each had 2 while Daisy had 1. I was the only one that landed on a green space. And Daisy and Toad had 1 dual space while me and Dry Bones didn't land on any of them. Dry Bones was the only one that landed on a Mike space. I was the only one that landed on a DK space. And Dry Bones landed on the most Bowser spaces with 3. That was quite a bit right here for how much of those he landed on. And it was pretty crazy too that we literally had all 3 of the multiplayer Bowser minigames show up right here in this game. You don't really see something like that all that often right here on this particular Mario Party. But anyways, I'll let you guys see the graphs as well for what they look like throughout the entire game. But yeah, I will definitely call that a great win right there for sure. Alright, we're going to get 222 cruise mileage points. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 7 for the Nintendo GameCube as part of my 10-year anniversary special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.